Hi, I'm Conrad with Cache Valley Counseling, here to talk today in this Max group about self-improvement. I have a few different thoughts on it. I hope to be helpful in some way. If it is, great. We utilize different techniques, I'm sure, from all of our different therapists in these Max groups about self-improvement, and it can be beneficial depending on what you need. I also know there are many books and resources, podcasts, everything out there about self-improvement. So I guess my general uh, tip is to say, find what works for you in ways that you want to improve. You get to explore that, decide it, and utilize it. So, one quick thing I want to share about it is utilizing a model of therapy. It's called the BPSS model, biopsychosocial spiritual model. And that those four categories or pillars being biological or physical. We've got the psychological or mental, the social, and the spiritual. And being able to find some sort of balance in each of those four things each day can actually be a great tool to help you improve daily. Now, spiritual in this sense does not mean religious. It does mean maybe a connection to something of meaning or purpose outside of yourself. For some, that could be religion, like a higher power. For others, it could be nature. It could be something greater than you. That's what I really get to in that point of spirituality. Social is fairly self-explanatory, relationships with others, your own mental and psychological well-being, finding good activities and exercises that help yourself grow, but also can help, let's say, with meditation or activities that can promote a healthy mental well-being, being grounded, doing mindfulness exercises, anything of that sort. As well as the physical, taking care of your needs with good diet, exercise, sleep, managing medications or other aspects of hydration, and just getting what your physical needs may be. Rest as well, of course. So in those right there, we can create and establish SMART goals. If you've heard of that acronym, SMART, SMART goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and that you can accomplish them in a timely manner. So finding some good SMART goals within each of those four categories in the BPSS model can be quite helpful in just improvement, finding new things in each of those each day to address and to focus on. Some other things that I think are valuable and helpful in self-improvement is the power of yet. Now, the word yet can be an incredibly powerful tool to help our minds recognize that we're working towards something, but haven't accomplished it yet. Not that I've passed or failed or accomplished something or haven't, right? Not in those absolutes, but that I haven't done it yet. I haven't accomplished where I want to be financially yet. Not shame of I haven't done it and I'm not a good provider or I'm not a good, uh, I don't have many abilities or capabilities, but adding that yet, right? I haven't done that yet. So having that power of yet can be very helpful in that self-improvement, continually allowing ourselves to that space and room to grow. Now, oftentimes, a lot of times in social media, there's a lot of comparisons. Comparing can be a dangerous thing. Um, and competition within that with others can be quite damaging. So that comparing with others doesn't really grow or help us grow with self-improvement. I'd rather the focus be competing with yourself. How do you become just a little bit better each day? Now, some days we don't have our best days, and that's absolutely normal and going to happen and should happen because we're just human. But allowing ourselves to compete with ourselves, being able to try to strive to be a little bit better each day, and not getting bogged down or focused on others and their progress in life, right? Their journey, what they're accomplishing, or in many cases with social media, what they're showing that they're actually accomplishing or progressing and not really knowing where they may actually be. So compete with yourself. Another is in any type of self-improvement to expect, anticipate, and actually be excited to fail. We don't really grow without failing. We don't grow without messing up. We don't grow without uh, not accomplishing it in the way the first time we attempted it. And I think too often we get a little too down on ourselves, or not really able to work on what we want to because we get focused on the failing aspect rather than being excited or anticipating or embracing the mindset to fail. If you look at many successful people, and obviously determining what qualifies as success, but those that are at the top of their field or profession or sport, whatever that may be, many have that mindset to embrace failing, that they try over and over and over and over and over again until they feel like they become experts in whatever they're trying to do. Many who have created inventions, right? They had many attempts. I think Thomas Edison said, "I didn't find I didn't fail 1,000 times in making the light bulb. I found 1,000 ways of how to not make a light bulb." Uh, and so, just utilizing that embrace mentality with failing can be helpful. Self improve. We all need it. We all need to grow. We also need to be compassionate with ourselves when we don't succeed, and to embrace failing and to continue to fight and to embrace yet and to focus on the yet. I know that by doing so, you're going to be able to improve a little bit each day and to include others in that journey, to utilize those BPSS goals and try to accomplish those daily. Put them on a whiteboard, put it on whatever you want to manifest these goals as accomplishing. And I believe you will improve as I have, and I have continued to do so. So those are some of my thoughts on self-improvement. Hope they're helpful. Encourage you to continue to look each day on what you want to improve and work towards it.